living in the present and stepping in the future. The man, the seeds, and the land.
The science of agriculture, the land, the seeds, and the man.
Agricultural survival.
The man.
They have represented me with the worst image. But I know without a doubt that it's because of your lack of knowledge. Foresight they don't have to see.
June the 7th, 2016. Stanley West McPherson. We're on Pegasus. We're live on Channel 13. Time Warners. You can call us tonight in the studio. Area code 607-272-0319. Call us. We're live in the studio. You might have something to say. You might want to be a part of the discussion tonight. Broadcast, if you missed tonight, you can pick us up Wednesday night at 9 p.m. or Thursday morning at 10:30 a.m. or Sunday at 3:30 p.m. You can catch us live. We heard on the viewers, the people that watch, we heard that we're on different stations, and that's great. 47, 13, 68, we're on different channels. That's great because we want you to view and to hear what is going on and hear what we're saying, because we're here to help you. And so we thank you for viewing and watching in. So if you don't make tonight live, you can pick us up Wednesday at 9 or Thursday morning at 10:30 a.m. or Sunday at 3:30 p.m. We thank you for viewing. We thank you for your comments as we see you in the street. We want to thank you, and we get appreciation from people that we are making a difference. And we are helping people, and we will continue to help people. We won't let no one stand in the way. We won't let no one sabotage the program or anything else that we are doing to help you. So you can rest assured that we will help you. Also with me here tonight, co-host Milton Webb. We are on this mission together. Milton, how you doing?
Doing good. How you doing, Stan?
Good, good, good. We just want to acknowledge that the people that when we in the streets, we see people.
Oh, yeah.
And they are witnesses and telling us, you know, that they're watching us in different stations and they're seeing us, and they're saying that we're right in what we're doing. And so we're telling them, you know, we're going to press on and keep on this fight.
That's right.
This living wage, and we're going to express our way into the money so people can make it and people can live and people can feed their families. We're going to express our way into the CEOs, wherever it takes. We're going full speed ahead.
That's right.
And we're not stopping.
That's right. You know, because when it comes right down to it, there's a lot of people out there who really need to know what their wealth is.
Yeah.
You know, and a lot of people don't know what their wealth is.
Exactly.
Their well-being, how they can live better. A lot of people don't understand that because they've been in poverty for so long.
Yes.
They think that's the way it is, and that's all it is. You know, everybody got that dream of hitting out a big number lotto and stuff like that there. You know, I'm not a gambling man, but that seems to be way out there.
Yeah.
To be trying to hit that lotto.
Well, that was like when one of the legislators, he's the chairman now, said that living wage is like hitting the lottery. You know, trying to get a living wage is like hitting the lottery. And so he's trying to throw, you know, stones and says that, you know, this is some long shot, you know.
You know, You know, Stanley, but when you sit there and you look at it for a long time, a lot of people did think it was a long shot.
Mm-hmm.
Then all of a sudden, they, you know, when it came up, it wasn't a long shot no
Yeah.
more. Now everybody wants to see about it. I mean, you got to sit here and look at it like, okay, we're doing it here. Somebody else is doing it in Florida. Somebody else is doing it in San Diego.
Right.
Somebody else is doing it, you know, up in North Dakota,
Mm-hmm.
Kansas City.
Right.
You know, Seattle. I mean, it's clicking and it's hitting everywhere because,
Right.
you know, when people get tired of not having or being able to, you know, they do desperate things.
Right.
And desperate things can get you in a position to where the position is not desperate, but you're still in a desperate move trying to get away from it.
Right.
So a living wage will help a lot of people and a lot of families do a lot of things. And when people sit back and really understand what this is,
Yeah, exactly.
to get on this movement and to get in it, because it's out there.
Mm-hmm.
People are going to tell you, oh, we can't make it if this happened, or we're not going to be, we're going to have to close the doors if that happens. You know, it's not like that, because somebody's making that money.
That's right.
To where a CEO can get,
Right.
you know, $250,000
Thank you.
on a bonus,
Mm-hmm.
and you can't even get $20 for a bonus.
Exactly.
So now that's telling you what? You the one doing all the work and the CEO's collecting all the money. I mean, so it just ain't right.
Yeah.
It ain't right, man.
Exactly.
So, you know, when you strap your boots on and put your shirt on in the morning, put your pants on, or your dress, your skirt, whatever it is that you're going to wear to work, get at it.
Mm-hmm.
But you need to make that living wage.
That's right.
You need, because you better believe one thing. All these politicians, they ain't telling you, but them taxes about to go up.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to go up.
Right.
And if you're not making a living wage, you think you're struggling now.
Thank you. And don't, you see, this is what I'm saying when the governor tells people, oh, 5 and 6 years, they want to fit it in. They want to squeeze it in. Listen, if taxes is going up soon after another president get in, come on, 5 or 6 years, listen, you be far out. You know, it's way out. You can't even reach a living wage messing with him.
How you gonna mess around there? And how many times are the taxes gonna go up within that 5 years?
You know, see, this is the game that they're playing. You know, they're playing a game and they're robbing people, and the same game that they're playing, they are living and thriving off you,
Right.
off your poverty, of your brokenness, okay,
Right.
your bad credit. This is how they thrive.
They're making money off it.
Exactly. And so people is really saying, you know, there's no more talk because you didn't talk enough. You know, you didn't say a whole bunch of nothing. And you trying to convince me of this lie you talking, and you're sitting in the office doing it, you know? And this is what people, that's why they rigging the votes now. They rigging it because they know people is not going for this mess no
That's
more.
right.
And so they want to rig the vote, stop people from voting, don't let people do this, don't let people do that. They rig the polls in certain states. They just, you know, they went back to the the ballots, like they didn't throw the ballots away back in when Bush and Gore was going at it.
You know, when you sit there and you look at it, Governor Cuomo said $15 for everybody in 5 or 6 years. Okay, now, what is he saying now? $15 for these people and
$12 for you.
$12 for these people.
Yeah.
So why these people only getting $12 and everybody else getting, excuse me, 15?
Yeah.
So you reneging now.
Yeah, because, see, what it is that when they do that closed office stuff, when the people come in there, that's lobbying, that's paying off. You know, that's like paying under the table. You know, you give me $15 over here, you keep the jails up, you know, they get more, the prisons, keep them coming, okay? This is what they're doing. That's livestock. Keep them coming. And don't worry about them other people. We'll give them $12. We'll tell them anything. This is what they're doing. So they're lobbying to the biggest rat, okay?
Yep.
And that's who it is. They're lobbying to the biggest rat, okay?
Yep.
And that's the one that's getting it, and nobody else ain't getting nothing.
And the whole thing about it is they're sitting up there these people that's getting $12 an hour are probably making $9.75.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a big jump to them.
Of course it is.
You know, and you sit there and you look at it. When he said, okay, we're going to get $15 an hour, all right? We're going to lobby it, we're going to break it in here in 5 to 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, this is what people ain't thinking about. All they hearing is $15 an hour.
Right.
They're not thinking about what is it going to cost you and how much is it going to be in 5 years.
Right.
What is the living wage going to be? It's going to be way more than $15.
Right.
So in other words, all they're doing is keeping you down.
Exactly.
They're not letting you get up to do anything.
That's
They're
right.
not letting you make a living wage. You think you're getting money because it sounds good to you right now.
Yeah.
It's
Exactly.
right now and it sounds good.
And it's to shut you up at the same token.
That's right.
You know, by saying, oh, he's doing something, you know, and
He
the
ain't
man
doing
ain't doing nothing, you know, and you're not making nothing. You still struggling, going through the same thing. Your rent need to be paid today, not in 5 years, okay? It need to be paid
That's
now,
right.
okay? The landlord is knocking at your door now. He's not 5 years from now. 5 years from now, you could be put out on the street.
That's right.
Living, you know, in a car somewhere, you know, living in a train station,
if
in
you're
a bus
lucky.
station.
Yeah.
Okay. So people need to see, you know, what we are saying is reality. This is sometimes you got to get a reality check, and the reality check is you need to do what you need to do now. Okay.
Right.
Don't worry about 5 years from now, because guess what? You know,
may not
right?
be here
Thank
5
you.
years.
It doesn't look like everything is going great in 5 years. Okay. So we need to act now, and that's what we're doing. We're acting now, okay?
Yep.
And so this is why we're telling people, listen, you know, you need to get on this train now. You need to do something now. You need to move now. You need to get off the couch now. Why? Because in 5 years, you might won't be able to get off that couch.
In 5 years, you may not be here.
Or
Like
you
I
might not
said.
even have no
You know,
couch.
and
You
that's
see what I'm saying?
Yep.
So this is what we are telling people. Don't look and sit back and think that they're going to help you, because the government is not going to help you.
No.
The government is that got us into this mess. Okay? It was the government that got us into the mess. They the one that's doing all these secret laws and all of this, lobbying for themselves, lobbying to keep the loopholes for themselves. No,
Right.
you get nothing, but they get everything. Come on, this is the government doing this. You know, these are the big bankers.
Well, you see, the whole thing about it is, you know, it's easy for them to sell a poor man a drink.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and that poor man is sitting there looking at it. Poor man, poor woman, they sitting there looking at it like, oh my goodness. And just think, in 5 years, I'm gonna be making $15 an hour. I'm only making $9.75 now. I'm making $9 an hour now. I'm gonna be making $15 an hour in 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
You sit back and you sell these people all these dreams,
Right.
and they taking it in. And the first thing that's really coming on and coming up to them,
Uh-huh.
all right, because they never made that kind of money.
Exactly.
And when you tell them that, boom, it throws a light bulb on in their head. Like, here we go. I'm gonna be in the soup. I'm gonna be in the money. I'm gonna be in the pot. The soup gonna be in my kitchen.
Right.
But when 5 years come here,
Uh-huh.
that $15 an hour ain't gonna be worth nothing.
Exactly. And
I mean,
and then they'll be coming back to the table,
Yep.
trying to tell us get our help, but we was doing it from the beginning, and so we like way past
That's
the
right.
stage of that, because we didn't believe these guys from the beginning, because we
No,
knew
we
that they
didn't.
was just characters, and they were just selling people dream to get in the office, you know, because they are a politician, and this is what politicians do. Oh, they sell and they lie, and they tell people things so what you can like, what you can hear. They, you know, they please your ears, and then they don't do nothing for you.
No.
Okay? And then you back at the drawing board, going back to the same guys that started it from the beginning.
That's right.
Okay? And now we way ahead of that, because we knew what they was doing. That's why we made a statement to